Although we've come to the end of the road, still I can't let go. It's unnatural. You belong to me. I belong to you. What is up, everybody? How y'all doing? We are live, and we are about to get started. Let me check in on the chat and see what I see. First one in is Bobby. I didn't mean for that to rhyme. Yes, I did. How you doing, Bobby? I am having a blessed day so far. Big Sexy, what it do? Let there be a multitude of blessings for all this weekend. Hey, hey, I like that. AQ Shaedow, what? Yes, it has been a while, man. How are you doing? I think I saw you on another stream not that long ago. But yeah, it's been a while since I seen your name. Lawrence, what is up, man? Ahoy, ¿cómo está? Muy bien. JJ, the Neko, what is up? How you doing, man? Yep, live and direct. I joined the Discord earlier. Cool, man. Welcome to the family. All right, let's go ahead and get started. Live scene is this. Okay, that's out of the way. Let's reset stream labels. Don't know why I always have to do it twice, but there we go. So that is done. All right, before we get started, let me show you guys what I've done. Basic arena. Oh wait, we don't have air server up. I just looked over there. I'm like, wait a minute. Why can't they see it? I know why. And then like magic, it will appear. There we go. Now, as I was saying, basic arena, as you can see, is done. That's all I'm putting into that one. So 5 stars, no more in this arena. In this arena, I've run my 6 stars twice. I'm not going hard or anything like that, but I'm thinking about trying to run my 5 stars when they're off cooldown to pick up Nimrod as a 5-star. Thinking about it. And then we have this T1 Alpha arena in my way, annoying me. I just did a few rounds in this one, and I haven't even touched some of the trials. Normally, I would have touched some of the trials by now, but we got the T1 Alpha. So, what we're gonna do today, the featured, the 6 stars won't come off cooldown for another, probably another 3 to 4 hours. So they're not gonna be ready in time for the stream. So they'll get done later. So we're gonna finish up the T1 Alpha arena. Shouldn't take too long. And then whatever we have left over, as far as my 5 stars go, because I'm gonna use my 5 stars in this arena, any that I have left over, I'll come back and do in the featured. Now, if I'm not really wanting to pick up the 5-star, then I'd be done. I would get this one done, and it would only be the Summon of Trials. And we would do that one, and then I would run that one like, 3 more times, and that would be it. But that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna finish up this T1 Alpha and dump the rest of the 5 stars for however long we have left over into the featured, and then go from there. All right, you pulled your 4-star today. Nice. Well, who was it? War Machine. Okay, that's actually a good. He actually got buffed recently and has some really nice pre-fights. Hold on, wait a minute. Let the Lord put some pimping in it. Oh man, I want to rock. I want to rock. I want to rock. I want to rock right now. I want to rock right now. Face down, butt up. That's the way we like to talk and enjoy each other's company. Anyway, William, what is up? How you doing, man? Spartacus, hello. What is up? Why is my browser suddenly zoomed in even though I didn't touch the bloody zoom setting? It knows. V Studios Worldwide, what is up, man? Can you show your mastery setup one day? I have a video that actually does more than just show my mastery setup. I actually talk about the different masteries, the ones that I chose and the ones that I didn't choose. And my mastery setup looks the same, but I'll since we haven't started just yet, I'll show it to you. It's identical. It has not changed in years. But here's my offensive tree. I run suicides all the time, but this is the same build that I've been using for years. Defense, same exact one that you'll see in that video. Proficiencies, same. But I actually talk about my build in that video. So yeah, but that you'll see it. It's the same. You know, I don't know. I may have, let me see. I even talk about some of the ones that I, you know, move around, you know, like I always put like 1 in courage and I usually leave out precision. Why? Why do I only have 4 out of 5 precision and put it in courage instead? I talk about that in the video, you know, so, you know, and I sometimes max out despair, but it depends, you know. I have been maxing out deep wounds. Why? I talk about that in the video. But maxing out despair is a good way to spend your points. I did used to run a build where I only ran 3 in deep wounds and maxed out despair. Couldn't do that. This defensive tree pretty much stays the same. I like having all of this just like this, but you could take out, you know, I could run 2 willpower and 2 coagulate and max out despair, you know, all kind of different, you know, ways, but I haven't changed that in years. That's the same build I've been running for years. That's the same build that I ran in the Act 6 exploration that I did. I did not turn off my suicides or anything. It is so ironic Kabam created an OP mutant which forced Kabam to remove true focus from AW. William, I knew they had to do something. I knew they had to do something. When I saw what she was able to do with true focus, nah. They had to do something. Okay, headed that way after this. All right, cool. Okay, it's just Twitch that is affected. All right. Roblox, what is up, man? Okay, let's get started, because the longer I wait, the longer or the later it'll be when they come off cooldown tonight. And if I plan on making a little push to get Nimrod this weekend so that I can coast next week, then I need to be on it. Now, I may decide not to do it and not to be bothered and just relax. That's also a possibility. I have to find out if my mom and my sister have appointments. I took my mom to the doctor today for a follow-up. Good news. Ulcer in her eye is completely gone. And so we shouldn't have to go back there again, at least for that, unless she gets another one. And but she does have an appointment next week. I don't remember when it is, though. And my sister has one, but it's telemed, so we have to worry about it. One of them, I know she's going to go take transportation there and then just have me pick her up. But so I might try to just make a little push, because I know this weekend is free and clear. So unless there's an emergency. Had to close the tab and reopen it. At least that worked. I realize nobody knows what I'm talking about. I kind of know what you're talking about. Is that the one thing I don't know whether you're talking about your browser zoom setting or a setting on Twitch. I assumed it was the browser that was stuck on a zoom setting and you couldn't fix it. So creating a new tab, of course, each tab has its own settings and everything. Oh, it wasn't the browser zoom setting. Okay. Because that's what I was thinking. I was thinking that it was the browser's zoom. But glad you got it fixed up. Was stuck on 100%. Ugh. And Rahun, hello. Almost missed saying something to you. How you doing? I don't know if I said your name right though. Arhuan? Is that how you say it? Arhuan? But how are you doing? Let me see if I missed anybody else. Nope. Think I got everybody. All right. Woo. All right. Come on. Wait, what? Now I remember your name, and I know I mangled it before. Let's see. Akandra Mahan. I know I mangled that. Let me see. I want to say Actin Drama. Well, what's up, man? Venompool duped or unduped Venom to rank 3. I like Venom, but I haven't played a lot with the new Venompool. A lot of people are telling me that they like him. He's definitely way better than he was. But I know if you still have variants to do, especially, then Venom at rank 3 is gonna tear that place up for you. Oh, I hate this. Oh, I hate when they do this. Thank you. They just start walking on you. They don't want to fire no special. And if I try to run in and they have a heavy, they're going to release it right at the right time to hit me. Very annoying. Easy, what is up, man? How you doing? Epinosis, what's up, what's up? Let's close this week down right, and let's get this weekend started. Let's get it started in here. Let's get it started. How long has this stream been going on? 13 minutes. Almost 14 minutes now. I don't think, did notifications go out to people? Jay Shine, what is up? How you doing, man? Call you Ash. Okay. What is up, Ash? And yeah, my vote would be Venom because I like Venom, but Venompool seems to also be a good option to rank up. What's a variant in terms of COC? It's they're also called the back issues. So if you look in the menu, the official name is back issues, and the difficulty, you have two difficulties. One is classic and one is variant. So when people talk about variants, they're talking about back issues, variant difficulty. What's your opinions on the Venom 2 trailer? I don't really have any. I didn't even watch. I'm so behind in movies. It's not even funny. I didn't even watch the first Venom. There's so many movies that I'm behind on that I haven't watched. So yeah, I got no opinions whatsoever. Venompool might be better than Venom for really high health champs, but I think Venom has more versatility. Okay. I missed the start because there was a non-injury car accident in front of my work. Oh, car had a run-in with one of those parking lot converted to restaurant areas and another car. Ugh. Venom Pool has a ramp up, but it's amazing once you get there. Here's the brother that I love fighting with. He's so much fun. Yeah, we don't care about all that. Here, let's give you... Oh, wait, I messed up. I was going to give him a clap at the end. Clap on, clap off. I had to let the landlord know since apparently she hadn't been notified. Yeah. Definitely got to let the landlord know. Accident on her property and whatnot that she's responsible for. Honestly, I'm still a bit confused on the subject. I might just look it up, honestly. The variants? Yeah, I mean, let me show you real quick. So, see these over here? Back issues. And you see the 7 quests in here? Right now, I've been messing with the classic difficulty, but see that? They have different difficulties. So these are the variants that people are talking about. Variant difficulty, each one. But you can also go to classic, which is easier. And I was farming revives in classic mode, but that's what the variants are. Okay. Good morning, Shadowverse. What's up, T. Smith? How you doing, man? What is up? What is up? What is up? Oh, I don't have that. Yeah, you're probably not at the progression level yet, then. Is it unlocked at a later summoner level? Yes. You'll see them later. If you're still new, still early on, then yeah, you won't see those. Running late, but how is your day going? So far, it's going good. Nothing to report. Took my mom, well, I do have something to report for my mom. Took her to the doctor for a follow-up visit. We've been going regularly. She was on medication for her eye that got an ulcer, or rather large ulcer. And it's gone. The treatment worked, medication worked, and it is completely gone. Ooh, how did I miss that one? Dr. J, what is up, man? How you doing? But yeah, it's not the first ulcer she's had in that eye. And it's in the eye that she can't see out of. So the worry was that it would, you know, explode or, you know, cause some other issues. So you can't just let it go. And she was having headaches. And when I looked at her eye, I was like, nope, we gotta go. We gotta go. Because it was noticeable. It was that large. You couldn't help but see it. All right. Yeah, let's grab you, and you. Checking my mail real quick here. Aha! What is he? Oh. Somebody, okay, yep. He uploaded. Okay, they should go back to back. I bought the first 5. Didn't want to test my luck, but hours later decided to go for 5 more. Let me know if they didn't come through properly. The first video should be the one with me having 45. The second with 70. Okay. All right. Yeah, somebody sent me a couple of crystal openings, and they wanted me to you know, do like I was doing with a guest crystal opening, narrate over it, and watch it and kind of react to it. So I haven't seen it yet. I'll, you know, hit record. We'll see if my sister wants to join me. We haven't done those because it just wasn't a lot of, they didn't seem popular. People weren't sending me enough videos for me to make, you know, anything. So I took the thing down, but someone reached out to me and was like, they would want me to do it. So I was like, okay, I'm down. I'm down. Great news on your mom's eye. Yes, it was. Also notable for the variants, they unlock at, I think, level 40. Okay. Classic is at 25, and the community has them named after their release order. Yes. So variant 1, 2, 3. Yeah. I think are they listed in reverse order there? I believe so. I think the latest variant is the one that you see first in that list. I think so. I think they're in the reverse release order. But the community just calls it variant 1, variant 8. Yeah. It's supposed to be released in October or November. Can't wait. Ahmed, what's up, man? How you doing? What's going on with you, man? Wait, I'm level 26. How do I not see the classic ones? They're in reverse order? Yeah, I thought so. So the first one you see is variant 7. And the last one all the way to the right is variant 1. Yeah, I don't know when they are available to you, JJ. I don't know when they're available. You know, like a lot of them are progression based as well. So you might have the level, but not the progression level. But I'm not sure because by the time they came out, I could already see them. So I don't know. Woo, I love me some Warlock. I'm fine, dude. How about you? I'm doing good, man. Just enjoying myself. Relaxing. Enjoying my family. Woo! I did not evade that one properly. That was my fault. But anyway, yeah, I'm still not decided whether I'm going to try to pick up the 5-star so that I have, you know, the week clear. If I don't decide to do that right now, I'll just pick him up next week. That way I can relax all weekend. And that's what I'm kind of leaning towards. That wasn't nice. Anyway, Ultron's Assault variant available at level 40. Okay, so each one of them has a different level that they're available. That makes sense. I believe by the time the first one came out, I was already level 60. And I don't remember what my progression level was. But I could always see them. I have only 100% variant 3 and 4, completed 5, 6, and 7. I am going to 100% Act 7, though, before I go back and explore them. Variant rewards are great. Hold on. Yeah, I guess we'll do that. Variant rewards are great, but the older ones are a little dated. Yeah, I did them in the order that they were released. exploring each one before I did the next one, which usually wasn't out yet. Like, I have 7 already explored. We don't have 8 yet. And now, one thing that I was also thinking of doing this weekend, you know, instead of grinding for a champion, I might go ahead and do 7.2. Just get that, you know, initial clear done and recorded. Make videos for that. And I could do that one Sunday. So we'll see. I'm still thinking about it. Still trying to plan it out. There we go. X7 rewards are better. See, I want them all. You should do it. 60 mil is nothing for you to get. I know. I can get like 40 just with my 6 stars. Pretty easily. So yeah, it's not much for me to get. But we'll see. We'll see how I feel over the weekend. Man, I wish I had my OG account. Yeah, I don't know if I could yeah, I guess I'll do that. I don't know if I, you know, start over. If I lost this account, I don't know. That would probably be it for me. Think I'm gonna have to start doing these variants. I've been putting them off for too long. Yeah, they're good rewards. I do them in reverse order. Variant 1 and 2 were the worst, but that was because I didn't have the roster I have now. Right now, they wouldn't be that bad at all. But at the time, whoo! At the time, I spent units on variant 1 and 2. I think variant 1, I spent over 4,000 units. Variant 2, it was a little over 1,000 units. But, whew. Knew he was gonna do that. So he's being real passive. Just letting his stuff tick away. And if you try to rush it, because he's not fighting, then he'll intercept you with a special, intercept you with an attack. That would not cool. Let's claim that before we do anything else. I was tapping it, hoping that it would respond to my input. Claim it! All right. Did you guys see the post by Kabam where they explained the parry dex controls issue? You know I was all up in that, right? And I was actually, since I was speculating for the most part, one of the things I speculated was correct. They were fixing a bug which broke the game. And that would be why they couldn't go to them and say, oh, come on, you know, because they didn't just change something, they fixed a bug. Sucks, but, you know. I have a suggestion. Could you show your masteries? I showed it earlier, Ahmed. And I have a video where you can see my mastery setup. and you can hear my comments on my masteries. So just do a search for like mastery guide or something like that. And my masteries are the same. It's an old video, but my masteries have not changed. Masteries themselves have not changed. Variant 7 is the heroes. Okay. Wait, the other thing about the variants is that starting with variant 2, they all require specialized champs. Yeah. Variant 2 is extra large, and I didn't have many of them. Variant 3 with tech, I used 5 revives total in variant 3. I had Ghost. I had Sentinel. I had Spider-Man Stark Enhanced. Oh yeah, we had fun. And see, now I've got Warlock. I didn't even have Warlock then. So yeah, my roster now would do much better. Much better. Woo! I need to complete variant 2, and I'm unsure I'll do variant 1 based on the outdated rewards. Fair enough. I'm just a completionist, so I gotta complete them. Variant 1 and 2 are harder and longer than the rest. Yeah, they are. And if you don't have the roster, they're expensive. And I didn't have the roster. But if I went back there now, I would do way better. All right. All right. Yeah, Ahmed, I made that video. I might make an updated video because folks are asking, because they'll see the date of the old video, and they'll be like, okay, do you have an updated one? But masteries haven't been updated, and my setup hasn't been updated, so there's not really any reason to update it. But I can add some insights, and I was thinking of adding something else, like maybe a portion of the video where I talk about suicide-friendly champs and whatnot. Or I might just make another video for that. So yeah, that video is still relevant, still good. Wake up. Why are you still unblockable? Man, I don't like you. Here, eat all that. I'm not sure I follow their Android angle. Android has been messed up before the bug, but it's been worse since. If the engine only affected iOS, why has it been worse for us too? What they're telling us, Dr. J, is that you're dealing with multiple issues. The issue that's affecting Android is not the same. They're not saying that Android isn't affected by anything, but you're talking two different issues. And like you said, Android has been suffering that from before, right? So it can't be this particular issue. So they're separating the issues out, which they have to do in order to address each one properly. So the issue with the parry, dex, controls, or whatever that they're dealing with right now resulted after they updated the game engine from Unity. Because Unity fixed a bug that had been there since the beginning. And it's prompting them to do something now, which is, like I said, it's not new. What they're doing is not new. So they're basically gonna write their own, which is something they probably should have done in the beginning. But using a third-party engine makes your development faster. That's why you do it. So you didn't have to write your own input system. You just grabbed theirs and it came with everything you needed, you know? But now they're like, you know what? to prevent this from happening again, we're going to write our own. So that if they update again and they decide to change something there, it won't matter. They'll be using their own code for that. Dildozer, what is up, man? Didn't see the kayak post about the controls issue. Can you talk about the technical issues that were fixed and how it broke the controls? All right, so Dildozer, what you remember what we were talking about before when I was making comparisons to MS-DOS and Dr. DOS? And for those of you who don't remember that, MS-DOS, long before Windows, had bugs. But it was released, of course, and many companies wrote software for MS-DOS with those bugs. And a company wanted to try and get the share, you know, they wanted to be the operating system of choice. So they were competing with Microsoft. And what they did was they fixed a lot of those issues that DOS had. Problem is, by fixing those bugs, they broke all kinds of software, and it would have required the companies to rewrite large portions of their code, which they said we're not doing. They just stuck with DOS. It's working. So one of the things that I speculated was that if Unity fixed a bug, that their code, you know, kind of was written with, but mind you, they wouldn't have known it was a bug. Okay, just to be clear, they wouldn't have known it's a bug. But Unity fixed a bug, which threw off other timings because it's affecting the whole input system, which Kabam is using from the Unity engine. So what they are in the process of doing now is creating their own input system. So they're not going to be using Unity's. And what that'll do, of course, is next time Unity fixes a bug with the input system, it won't matter to them because they're not using Unity's. They're going to be using their own. So, but that takes time, of course, because that's some development that they didn't have to do, but they figure it's worth it because look at what's happened. And I get the idea that Unity is not being all that cooperative in helping them with this. And so they decided, okay, we're just going to write our own. Now they can't write the entire engine because that would take that would take them years to do. So they're rewriting, or not rewriting, but they're writing their own input system so that they're not reliant on the Unity engine's input system. And they're making progress. They're not there yet. I want all the SOP rewards. Billy D, what's up, man? As compensation, I couldn't do any of it because of inputs. Android always had a stutter. Yeah, and see, Android's issue is different. Big Blue stepping in here with that huge roster. What in the world? What's up, Big Blue? Oh, what? Why am I getting hit? I don't know. Woo, look at that health go. Good night. Is Tappy Tapola going for 6 stars or just the milestones? Oh, man. Yeah. I'm not going for anything, but well, no, I might be going for the 5-star Nimrod, maybe. I'm thinking of it. They need to explain why they didn't try to address Android issues until this latest problem with iOS. We've been complaining a long time. Makes it feel like they just don't care about us. Oh, yeah, Michael Jackson. Yeah, I got you. They are a business and they go where the money is. And sadly, the money is in iOS. That's why this game runs so well. On, you know, why there's such a difference in the performance and everything. Because if you had to choose, you know, and it especially when you're starting out, it takes a lot to write a cross-platform piece of software. And it's a lot to maintain on 2 different operating systems. So you're going to use platforms that are already cross-platform, you know, in and of themselves, and you write to that platform, and then you don't have to worry about it. But it makes you dependent on those things. But they probably won't, Dr. J, explain it. That's my explanation. But they probably won't, you know, because that's one of those business decisions that somebody made, you know, and they're not about to come out and just say, hey, people spend more on Apple devices than Android, so that's where our focus is. You know, they're not going to say that. Oh, Ricardo Slugberg. Yes, it has been too long since I've been able to catch you live. Great to be able to. How have you been? I've been doing good, man. Did Big Blue hit you up about the Aunt May issue that we were having? The Aunt May website issue we were having, access issues? Whales play on iOS, so Android got no love. Pretty much. And see, they're not going to say that. They're just not going to say it. But that would be my take on it. User account, what is up? How you doing, man? And for you guys that don't know, Ricardo Slugberg is the one that created the Aunt May website. Oh, you forgot to tell him. All right, so, but you didn't get any details. Everything looked green. Is there still an issue? All right, so the issue that we were having, it looked like, and this is just my take on it, it looked like it was trying to access the non-secure version of the site and having issues. All right, Bobby, take care, man. Have fun at work. At first, I thought that that it was your SSL certificate, that maybe you had let that lapse. But I was able to get into the site. Let me see if I can duplicate the issue. Because once I told it to continue anyway, it was fine. So I might, yeah, it's letting me in now. Let me try to close down and go up. So I can't duplicate it anymore. But in the video where it happened, I had that up. Let me see. Yeah, it's letting me in now, but I don't know if that's because I already told it to continue anyway. But I noticed when I looked up, it was trying to get to the non-secure version. So all I saw was HTTP, and it wasn't redirecting me to HTTPS. Even though I told it to go to HTTPS, it was still trying to get to the HTTP and no redirection. And then of course it gave an error about being able to access the site or whatever. And then I told it to continue, but now it seems to be okay. But again, let me see if I can go in from here. Because that was in different browser. Okay, yeah, it's letting me in now again. Because I tried it from the Brave browser, and it stopped me from accessing it because it was, I guess, non-secure. And I went to Firefox, and I got the same error, but I was able to continue. But yeah, it's letting me in. It let me in before. It just gave me that warning. But for some people, of course, when they saw that warning, they just stopped and they thought, oh, we can't get to your site. but I actually read. Because, of course, you know, me troubleshooting, I want to know what's going on. And I looked and I saw, and we were, I'm trying to remember, when was that, Big Blue? Because that live stream is still up. If you want to timestamp it or something like that. I can't remember. Can I call her Aunt Mai Tai? She looks delicious. Oh, Lord. But yeah, so I'm able to get in now. Wednesday. Let me see. Okay. So that was the 22nd. Let me see if I see it. I can't even remember where it was. Let me see. I'm scrolling through the play bar to see if I see it. And then I can timestamp it. If I see it. But I don't even remember when in the stream. Was it towards the end? Because someone asked me a question, I think, about Prestige, maybe? But I captured it on screen, on video. So if I can find it. I don't see it. Because, I mean, I had the entire screen. Yeah, I'd have to look. I don't remember. Was it? It wasn't at the beginning of this. Wait. What was that? No, I just restarted the game there. Yeah, I can't remember where it was. Don't worry about scrubbing through. I'll take a look. Rather you fight Arena while I look. Okay, I don't even know if it was actually, you know what? Hold on. I got a tricky trick to do. So in and this might help you too, Slugberg. I'm gonna tell you what I'm doing so that you'll be able to do it as well. I'm going to Discord. In Discord, I have a channel for the stream chat. Okay. And in that stream chat, of course, we talked about it. Big Blue mentioned it. So the stream chat has all the chat. So what I can do is look for that comment. Let me see. Search for. Nope. And I'm trying to remember exactly what Big Blue said because then I can find it. Let me see. Because he said he was gonna. See that one. Okay, so on the was that was a long time ago though. Someone mentioned it on the 30th. They asked from Twitch, does anyone know what happened to Aunt May? The site is down, can't figure it out. And let's see. Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah, trying to all right, Easy, take care, man. Yeah, I just want to make sure it's the right day so that you can find it. I know what I'll do. Hold up. Okay, so now... Okay. What I did was I did a search for Big Blue. Let's see. Interesting. I wonder if this is grabbing everything. I see a lot of people hitting you up, and it went all the way back. I did a search, and it starts on the 16th. I don't know why. Let me see. Because I don't think I see... I'm trying to find comments by Big Blue, but I'm seeing all the references to Big Blue. All right, hold up. Easy way to do it. There you are. Ah, Big Blue 807. That's why I'm not finding you. Because I was searching for the wrong thing. Okay, here we go. All right, there you are. All right, let's see. I'm going through all of your comments, Big Blue. And let's see. Interesting. It did not catch it. But so, oh, wait. What score do I have in Summoner? Kellon. I haven't even... Oh, wait. Summoner Camp. We'll take a look. I have a video from this morning. Okay. 24. Interesting. Now, what I wonder is if you mentioned that after the stream was down, maybe? Because this is all the way... Oh, wait. The 20th. Maybe that's it. Yeah. Okay. All right. Had to do a little sleuthing. But I think... Let me see. Let me go over here. Yeah, you said I'll hit him up. And that was at 4:44 p.m. And that was on the 20th. Let me do a real quick look and see. Rizzo! Do I see Rizzo? No, I'm looking at an old one. Never mind. Let me kill that one. And let's... Okay, so that was the 20th. And let me just do a quick look. To see if I see it real quick. But I think... Let me go from the back. Yep. Found it. Or at least I found, I believe this is it. But I think, because I was looking up Prestige, but this might be after we already got in. Because I was trying to find the error when we first tried to get there. But I think it was on the 20th. Think so. But I'll because I don't really see it. I'm just kind of moving my mouse over it. I'm not really doing, you know, any kind of in-depth, but I see where I went to the website. Okay, yeah. I'll have to look that up. And you're on my Discord, right? Because when I can find it, then I can just hit you up. But yeah, I think it was the 20th, but we'll see. We'll see. But if I can find it, I'll try to hit you up. So you can see it, but we can get to it now. Okay. Let's get back to it. Stingray Arena, I met a girl named Arena. I must do Arena. All right, Summoner Camp, Kellon. Let's take a look real quick. Ooh, item use, hey. There you go. That's what I got right now. Looks like you get to the site okay at the end of the stream. Yeah, and that wasn't the first one, so I'm wondering if it was that stream or one before. I was trying to do a little sleuthing, but by kind of when Big Blue mentioned that he would hit you up for it, I was trying to find that comment. And it's in the stream chat somewhere, I thought. You know, and I see this one on the 20th where he said I'll hit him up, but I don't know if he was talking about you in that one because it didn't mention you explicitly. So, not sure. Let's get rid of that. But I don't know if that move that over there. Because that was the 20th. Because that was Monday. It was this week, right? Oh, you found it? Did you found the where it shows the error screen that I got when I first tried to get to it? I should have taken a screenshot of it. Wait, did I take a screenshot of it? No, I didn't take a screenshot of it. Okay, that didn't work. Do. Okay. But yeah, you did find it. Okay, cool. $208.30. Because you know it's gonna bug me. You know it's gonna bother me, unless I could find it. It's that troubleshooter in me. I can't help it. At least I got us over to it. All right, let me see. Because going through it like I was doing wasn't gonna do it quite right. Let's see. But whoopsie. Thought I had pause. Yeah, now I see it where I could get to the site, but I think that was after I already, let me see. Yeah, see, it was working at that point because I had already told it to continue. So it might be earlier in that stream when I first tried to get to it. Can't let it go, can't let it go. But I'm gonna have to let it go. But then I'll look it up later. Cause like the browser, let me see. Yeah. You guys can see it. All right. But I can See, I don't see the error, so I'm still not sure it was here in this stream. I wonder if anybody that's watching now, do you guys remember? Because I just don't remember the day that it happened. Whoops. I don't remember you showing it on screen. Yeah, it was on screen. Cause and I believe it was around the time Big Blue said he was going to hit him up about it, because I purposely showed it so that, you know, I would have that as like a reference. I didn't take a screenshot, but I made sure to show that so that we could see what was happening. Because I went there, somebody asked some question and I went there and got it. And then I said, see, look, this is what's happening. But since I don't type it out, I can't search for my own comment. But someone had asked a question that sent me over there to look. But Epinosis, if you remember when it happened, then let me know. User account, there was, I think it was earlier this week, I tried to go to the Aunt May website and got an error. And I was showing, I was like, see, this is what someone else was mentioning, but I was able to eventually get in because that screen, while it was given an error, it was really a warning. And you could click to continue and you would go in. And that's what I did. And I think my browser now remembers that and is going through without a problem. So I'm trying to, I won't be able to duplicate it. Hold on. Let me try something. Or it may have already been fixed. Yeah, the same way, can't just put a mystery in front of me and then say, don't worry. See, programmers, man, we're problem solvers. Can't help it. That thing will keep me up trying to figure stuff out. That was what my coworkers loved about me, because they knew that they could ask me a question, and even if I didn't know the answer, I wasn't going to rest until I figured it out. So I might not, be able to answer them right then and there, but I was going to try. I was going to figure it out. And they could go about their business, and they knew that when I did, I'd shoot them a little email and go from there. Yeah, we can get to it now. I tried going into a browser that I had never gone to before, which is Microsoft Edge, because I don't use Microsoft Edge. And it went right there without any error. All right, well, I will. I mean, I see that, but I think this was... Oh, man. Yeah, this was after, I think, or it might have been before. Okay. Well, anyway, let's continue. Scott, what's up, man? How you doing? Dildozer, what is your opinion on tier lists? I don't like them. They usually favor damage champs and don't appreciate utility champs. Example, I love Emma and Elsa for utility, and they are always ranked low. All right, so I actually made a video, but I'll answer your question. I made a video on tier lists, and the title was something like, "Are tier lists ruining the game?" And spoiler, I didn't think they were. What is spoiling the game is how people are using them. They can be crippled by them. For what they were fine. They were not meant... all that moving around. Now YouTube is giving me an error. But hey, if it goes down, I'll be back. But make sure. Okay. Don Lante, what's up, man? How you doing? Yes, you need to install the website certificate for security. Stephen Fire, what's up, man? No, there was another issue that was happening, but I'll find it. Thanks, Billy. Yeah, user account, or anybody that has never heard of the website. That's the website, and it is a very good website. I made a video on that website some time ago. And I use it regularly for reference, for when somebody asks me, for example, they asked me a question, would I rank for Silver Surfer for Prestige or Doom? And I said Doom. And I said, and here's why. And then I went to the Aunt May website to show you guys the Prestige list at rank 4. So... yeah, that site is crazy good. And Ricardo Slugberg that you see here in the chat is the one who made that website. And he's also a supporter of my channel. We are both developers, web developers at that. Oh, there we go. Whew. But yeah, I'll try to find that error page, because it's something that could pop up again. I don't know. That's why I don't want to just be like, okay, well, it works now. But anyway, about the tier list. The tier list had a purpose. For new players who might get a champion and they want to know, should they invest resources into these champions? They had no idea of what any champion was, did, or anything. This gave them a little bit of a guide. But tier lists were always the opinion. So yeah, you're going to get biased. It's the nature of it. You know, if they biased against utility and 4 damage, that's what you get. It will be biased. But it was meant for beginners. Now, here's the problem. People, instead of they're like training wheels. And people don't want to seem to give up the training wheels. You know, so instead of, let's see. Let's do that. No, let's do that. Instead of them, you know, dropping the training wheels and learning these champions themselves, they continue gimping themselves, basically, and relying on these tier lists. And so suddenly, if they get a champion, but he's not in a high tier on someone's tier list, then they're mad. Oh man, I don't have any of these high tier champions, God tier, high tier, whatever tier they are, and they don't bother even learning the champions. So they don't think of them as tools anymore. Now, the people making the tier lists, they do what everybody should be doing. You know, and then they give their opinion. But everybody that's been playing this game for a while should not need a tier list to let them know whether a champion is good or not. Shouldn't need it. Now, you can make something, and I know Lefty is making a sort of a kind of a tier list, but in the form of a Venn diagram. So he's coming at it from a little bit of a different perspective, with categories. And I was going to leave a comment, and I still am, because one of the things, and somebody in there mentioned this as well, what I find more useful than a tier list, and it would take a lot of work, is a counters list. All right, so what you would do, oh boy, why you acting like this? Why you gotta be like this? Ran right on me. You don't want me going nowhere. You would not fire that off. What you would need to do, in my opinion, is go through all the nodes in the game. See what I'm saying? All the nodes in the game. From Act 1 to Act 7 to Alliance War, Alliance Quest, and list out the champions that are good counters for those nodes. And that's something you can keep updating. We have Hercules that just came to the contest. Okay, what does he counter? And then you would update all the places where he could be used. To me, that would be useful. But that would take a lot of work and a lot of time. You know, making a tier list would take less time, but I feel would be less helpful. Something like that would be helpful for everybody, from beginners all the way up. Okay? So that's my take on that. All right, so we got that one done. So we'll just finish with in the featured one. And then I'll run my 6 stars later on. But that would be, for me, more useful. Because, give you an example, and I remember just shaking my head because this person was obviously dependent on tier lists. And I was playing, you know, and I, in the arena, and I came up against an evade champion. I think it was Spider-Man, OG Spider-Man. And I went in and I chose Falcon. And this is before his rework, because he could always do this. And I dashed back, held block, boom, no more evades. And I was mentioning that. I was like, yep, where's your evades? I was taunting him. No evades now, huh? Where's your evade? And then people were like, wait a minute. How did you get him to stop evading like that? See? And see, Falcon wasn't up on anybody's high tier list, so people were not paying attention to him. Until he made it to the high tiers, people weren't even paying attention. They weren't learning him. They weren't doing anything. And so when they had to fight an evade node or anything like that, they weren't thinking about Falcon. They didn't even know about Falcon. They're looking for all of those god tier, high tier champions that can maybe handle the evaders, when they could have been dealing with that already. So yeah. And now there are a lot of champions, and not everybody has time to be going through each and every one of them, but you shouldn't be dependent like that on a tier list. And Seaton, who, of course, we're having this conversation because he just came out with a video that he's no longer going to be doing them. He wasn't the first one. He won't be the last. And he was probably the more popular one. I never heard about God tier until he started doing that. But there were tier lists before that. But he's very good at coining phrases. CEO luck. That was Seaton. I remember when he first said that in passing in a video. He had some crazy luck. And he was like, man, what am I, the CEO or something like that? And he started using it. Okay. So he's really good with that. So God tier, beyond God tier, all that stuff he was making, and he was very popular. So people started using that terminology. But tier lists have been out already before that. And even Seaton made it clear. People didn't listen, but he broke down why he felt these champions deserve that status. And he even said that this is for beginners to kind of know where to place their resources when they have no clue. That was it. But you had too many people playing this game for a long time, and they still didn't know nothing about champions. People are angry at him because he said this, that, and the other, and they disagree with him. It's his opinion. That shouldn't be an issue. For me, I could care less. If I saw and he said, oh, this champion is God tier, I'm like, okay, that's nice. Anytime someone asks me on my stream, do I think this champion is God tier? I usually have the same answer. I don't think of champions that way. Tell me what you're trying to do, and I'll tell you whether this champion is good for that. Because God tier means nothing to me without you telling me some details. If you tell me this is a God tier champion, tell me why. Why do you say it's a God tier? Because he can handle this, 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 and this. Okay. But see, that is what I want to see. I don't want to see God tier. I want to see those reasons that this champion counters this, 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 and this. That's what I want. JJ, what is up? Happy Friday. Happy Friday. And Redwood, I see you, man. How you doing? Hold up. Let me take care of this. Okay. Get that degen. There we go. Does your champ need to be awakened? Check Aunt May. Yep. I mean, there's a lot of utility on Aunt May. But Redwood, how you doing? Let's see. Big Will said the issue with some tier list champion placements is the need for a high skill level for certain champs. Yeah, like Tigra. Champs like Quake and Ghost. Yep. Both are top notch, but the skill to play them can't be beginner. And I remember people telling me about Star-Lord, but I couldn't hold a combo at the time. Star-Lord was awesome, but I couldn't use him. Couldn't hold a combo. So for me, I hated him. Spider-Man Stark Enhanced. Oh, I had a hard time with him until I started getting better and learning. Never have and never will use a tier list, and that's fine. Let's do that. Tiers are my 3 stars from every Crystal. Every champion is good. Concentrate on the spacing. That's the key. You must have been listening to Kabam Broccoli's on Prof Hoff's video, because yes, if you learn the spacing, you could do wonders with any champion. Agreed on the tier list. I just always liked when Seaton would do his, though that way, hold on, you can see why was good duped. Yeah, and Seaton was good at explaining why he felt the champion deserved to be in that tier. Disagree with him or agree with him, but you had the reasons to do it. And it wasn't the first time. He's changed his mind before. People have made a strong case and he's moved a champion around, you know? So, but like I said, it's the way people are using the tier list that's the issue, not the tier list themselves. They are what they are. Use them or not. But if you're playing this game for any length of time, you should not need to rely on a tier list. You know, you might look over there and be like, hey, but yeah, the good champ, put it this way. I never saw a tier list. I looked at Hercules. I looked at his signature ability and I'm like, ooh, he's going to be good. I don't know if he's going to be crazy good. Let's see. And when he got into the contest and we started using him, we didn't need a tier list to let us know how good he was. He was beast mode. So yeah, just depends. Hit him with it. Agree with the tier list. I'll look for your video. You need to learn the champ and figure out if their kit can help you. Exactly, Dildozer. I used to, and I'm going to be doing it some more. But I used to make videos regularly to help people learn the champions. And some people liked them, but they, oh, no wonder. But they never really were that popular. And they took me some time to, you know, do research into the champion. And they were good for me too, because that was a way to learn the champion. And I used to always tell people, wait, I haven't made a video on that one yet, so I'm not sure. Because when I made a video, that's when I would go out and learn everything I could about the champion, watch some videos, read what people had to say about them, you know, see different ways to use them and all that kind of stuff. And then I would make a video and share my findings, basically. Season's tier list was good because of how visual it was, good, sensible figures, showing champs that need high skill, awakening synergies. It was good for beginners. Exactly. Like I said, no problem with the tier list. But when you have people that are more advanced and they're still using it like a crutch, not good. Act 1 just auto-fought that yesterday for objectives. First time in there in over 5 years. Yeah. Seaton did so much for us on his tier list. He put so much detail. Yeah. Effort into it. Nothing against any of the YouTubers, but his was just the best. And that's why he was popular. Seaton puts in that work. Hate him, love him, whatever you want to say about him. He deserved the success he had. He worked. And he was good. He'll be successful wherever he goes. The skills that he showed in building his channel and all of that, he's going to be able to take that wherever he goes. I have nothing but respect for Seaton and what he was able to achieve and what he will be able to achieve. Let's see. Totally agree. Will be helpful for new beginners who need help with good counters for different places in the game. Yeah, but Danlante, you don't see anybody doing it because it would take a lot of work. If I were to undertake that, you would see me working on one video for months. It would take me a while, and I would have to ask questions, you know. I mean, just think of how many nodes and node combinations there are in the game, you know. So might have to do it a little bit differently and try to, you know, say like evaders, you know, anti-evaders, you know, try to find useful categories rather than, you know, do like what I would normally do because I like to be thorough. And for me, I did a video a long time ago, and some people who subscribed to me later didn't realize I had done that video, but they remember it. It was an Alliance War video, just Alliance War. And what I did was I went through every single node in Alliance War and had counters. Not counters. I had defenders who made a good defender to place on that node. And I was thorough. I went through every node, every one of them. And that took me a while to do. Just those nodes, just Alliance War. And then of course they changed everything, and so it's no longer valid anymore, but it was a very thorough video. Doing that for, you know, the nodes today would take a lot. But, you know, it would definitely be more helpful. Now, what I would like to see for that type of thing, that is a project for more than one person. I would like to get together a bunch of folks and work on a project like that. You know, just the information, you know, like, you know, a node, like a spreadsheet, and just going through and grabbing all the nodes. That's going to be some work. Then invite people to come over and fill in counters for, you know, each of these node combinations. And then we could even have more information. Oh yeah, it'd be some work. If I ever undertook it, it would be a project, and it would be a project that took a while, months to complete. And that's just the informational portion. Then you'd have to make a video that utilized it. And, you know, yeah, it's some work. And it probably wouldn't even be, it would be one of those videos that might not get a lot of different views initially, but a video that people would use as a reference. So over time, it would probably get a lot of views, because it would be crazy useful. It would be something that I would even talk to Slugberg about adding to his website, you know, once we got all of that together. So yeah, it would be a lot, but it would have to be a project. Let's see. He's an OG entertainer and knows how to YouTube. Yeah, exactly. Ernest, what is up? How you doing, man? See, sadly, it's today's mentality. If you don't agree with someone's opinion, you get attacked instead of good conversation. Yeah, and that is what happens. Yeah. Da Shadowman. Wait, sorry. Da Shadowman. How you doing, man? What's up? Lord tier, God Shadow hit on wordplay. Lord have mercy. Can't hold a combo at that time. Hey, I can hold a combo now. TikTok generation, they just rude and don't know life values. You already know, Billy D. You know we're right here. You know we're here. Off topic of tier list, dropping in for the like while on lunch break. Enjoy rest of the stream. All right, Redwood, take care, man. You're probably already gone now, but thank you, thank you. I think the release of Tiger and seeing her being used versus Apocalypse and AQ taught me how important spacing was. Yeah. And learning how to do light whiffs. Yep. And I've seen people do that, light whiff to make the space with Tigra. And I'm like, man, what are they doing? I'm like, let me try that. Pop, pop, pop. I'm like, okay, clearly I need to learn this. Tier lists are good for beginners, yes. And those who do not do their own research, yes. I ranked up a couple of champs based on tier lists that I never used because they do not fit my playstyle. And that's what happens. Also, heavy countering is based on spacing, yep. Versus stun immune, absolutely. And some of them I know, but some of them I don't. But yeah, I watch some of the really good players and they got the spacing. I watch them do it. And I'm just like, man, wish I could do that. Counterlist is the best. I follow MCOC Noob with his tip guides to every line in Act 6 and 7. Yep, I watched his videos too. He gives you a list of counters. Yep, I love his videos. I love that format. Now imagine that. Imagine how much time it took him to make each one of those videos. And what I'm proposing would be a total collection. Whew. It'd be too much for one person for any short term. It would have to be a project for a group project if you'd want to get it out anytime soon. But yeah, I love his format. Yeah, Kabam got Dark Diggity Dave now, so maybe they can have better tutorials for beginners. Yeah, and Dave, oh man, Dave's videos were beauties to behold. He did such an awesome job. And see, there was a lot of work involved there. He had to do a lot of research in order to do those videos. It was a lot, and it showed. Rizzo, the legend is here. What is up, Rizzo? How you doing, man? Devastator, how you doing? What is up? What is up? Katie Candy has a good set of videos that includes a spreadsheet for Act 5. And I miss Katie. She's not really doing much these days. I think she just got tired of a lot of the BS that she was having to deal with. It's sad, but a lot of the ladies of MCOC, they aren't treated right. People, you know, see them as targets, you know. I know of 3 right off the bat that no longer stream. Arbitrarium, for one, you know, and the reasons were the same. The BS that they got. You know, they were like, no, they're not going to deal with this. And so they left. Yeah, Dark Lessons. Yep. He was the first one I ever watched. First one. After that, I found the rest of y'all. I'm trying to remember, but somebody had told me about his videos, and I went on YouTube looking for it, found him, then I started doing searches to find other folk. That's Lady Gamers. Okay, okay. They don't get the same shine. Yeah, it's something, man. How they got treated. I remember Arbitrarium. Oh, she used to get knuckleheads, just knuckleheads, you know, and that wears down on a person. You know, if you constantly getting hate, you know, and this is something that you're trying to do for fun, and it's no longer fun, then why are you going to do it? So they don't. You know, there's a few that I miss because I enjoyed, you know, watching them stream. Arby was fun to watch. Yeah, she was closer to my level of skill in the game. Got me thinking if she can, then I need to try. And she was fun. She was funny, man. But she would get upset. She would get really upset. And I remember one time I almost stopped watching her early on because I didn't know her. And one of the early streams, I saw her just, you know, being angry at somebody, but I didn't know what was behind that because I was still new to her channel. And I was just like, oh no, I don't want all that kind of drama, you know? I'm not going to watch somebody that has all that kind of drama. But I stuck with her for a little bit, and I saw what evoked that response. They were being knuckleheads, is what they were doing. They, you know, I don't blame her for getting upset, and she shouldn't have to deal with that. But it's something that she had to deal with. You know, you had people, you know, asking her out all the time. You know, here she is playing a game, you know, and folks want to know, what type of guy do you like? Would you ever consider dating somebody, you know, that you meet online and all kind of stuff? I'm just like, wow. But that's what the ladies usually have to deal with when they're online. My first was Super Gaming Family. Captain America! You know I watched him, right? Mr. LT? You know I did. I liked him. He was, at the time, the largest. He had the largest following at the time. Let's do that. She didn't want that drama either. Exactly. She didn't. And eventually, she just decided to leave to stop all that mess. And Katie is she's done something every so often. I don't remember the last time she made a video. I haven't seen a notification from her in a while. And do you guys remember Jade? I first found Jade on Twitch because I was, I think it was around the time that I went over there. Brian Grant had gone over to Twitch for a little bit, and he was starting to try to see if he could make it on Twitch. And I'm like, huh. So I went over to Twitch, set up an account and everything, and did just what I did with YouTube. Started looking to see if anybody else was streaming MCOC. And I'm not gonna lie, her looks caught my eye. I'm a guy, sorry. And followed by her looks was her accent. Them two things, accent and she looked good. Of course I was gonna check her out. And she was a lot of fun. And so I started watching her from there. She even did some on YouTube. She did other games and everything. She was funny. She did one game, I remember, and it was a scary game. Oh my goodness. I had it clipped. That game scared her so bad. I mean, I hadn't seen somebody scared that bad in a while. And I told her, I said, I know it wasn't fun for you, and it didn't look like it would be healthy for you to have. That's not good for your nerves. But for those of us watching, that was kind of funny. You know, because she's in this game and she's doing something, and I forget what it was. This guy jumped out and she screamed. She jumped physically and screamed and was shaking afterwards. It was something else to see. But anyway, she was fun to watch, but she was getting a lot of hate. Do you guys remember? This is Jade that I'm talking about here, T. Smith. Oh boy. Yeah, we'll do this. Let's see what we can do. We were just talking about Star-Lord. Do you remember when they allowed some YouTubers, MCOCers, to choose champions, defenders, for some celebrity challenge or something like that? I think it was Women's Day or something like that. Yeah, Jade, sure, or something like that. Yeah. And she chose one, and she got such hate. Now keep in mind, This was a chance of a lifetime. This is a game that you enjoy playing, and they asked you to participate in an event. So it should have been a happy, joyful time. Instead, people hated on her, and she didn't even have anything to do with selecting the nodes. All right, hold on. Okay, see, what I couldn't do was lose my combo after talking with Big Blue about Star-Lord and how I could keep a combo now. So I had to concentrate and make sure I didn't lose my combo, because I might not have heard the end of it. The OG Orange Ninja, what's up? How you doing, man? Yo, Shaedow just opened a 6-star King Groot thought. He just got a rework. He's a beast now, but he needs to be awakened. That's my thoughts. But yeah, he needs to be awakened, but he is a beast now. Relentless Grinds, what's up, man? How you doing? Yep, I remember her. I think she quit streaming after that champ selection boss rush. Yes, she did. Because she got such hate. People that couldn't handle it. You know, I had no problem in that boss rush. Was able to do all of them. They weren't crazy hard. And she had nothing to do with the nodes that were on them. She just selected her favorite champion, and they selected the nodes. And people gave her such hate that she said she was done. So that's what happens, you know? And it's not just her. That one wasn't just, you know, her being a female. You know, Dorky Diggity Dave had people talk about his daughter. Come on now. His daughter, his young daughter. They involved his young daughter in their hate. See, these are people that I don't want knowing where I live. I don't want them knowing anything about me other than here. This is why. Because you got people like that, you know, something that you said they didn't like, they come over to your house and shoot you. And you see it in the news and you're like, oh my goodness. Crazy people out there. Yeah, they are. Oh yeah, that was a rough fight, but people should thank her for the content. Haters gonna hate though, can't please everybody. Yeah, and unless you have an extremely thick skin, but even though you might have a thick skin, I don't think it's reasonable to expect someone to just deal with that kind of thing all the time. I just don't think so. And so I don't blame her. You know, she still does like unboxing videos. You know, I still subscribe, but I also noticed something. If you ever watch her, if you're still subscribed to her, look at the videos that she makes now. She doesn't show her face. Her videos are like from here up. I mean, from here down. So you can't see like the top part of her. And she'll open the videos and look at stuff in there. She doesn't even talk. So, yeah, they did a number on her. And she said no. All right, hold on. Hey, you forgot to me what is Summoner's camp score? Kellon, you must have left because I showed you. I actually showed you my score. I think it's like 84. She was another solid player and streamer we lost because of idiots. Yeah. But yeah, Kellon, I showed you the score, but it's 84 or something like that. Go Hulk, go Hulk. Those are the type of people that should have their account banned. They need more than just an account ban. They need something to happen to them in real life. They need help. I ain't even lying. They need help. They need therapy, and they need to be watched. Not even lying about that. Not even pretending. Dave received death threats for him and his family for picking Iceman. Yeah. As his champ to be in the challenge. Yeah. I remember. And see, that's why I said what I said. They need help and they need to be watched. I gotta learn how to fight with her, man. Buddy Lee, what? What's up, Buddy Lee? How you doing, man? Good to see you. See, Darky, Dave, Brian Grant, Jade Shura were all getting death threats. Yeah, it wasn't just the ladies, but yeah. Wow, what the hell are they thinking? Yeah, I'm telling you, Rizzo, we've been through some stuff, man. There's definitely some drama behind the scenes and all kind of stuff. Even after Dave posted videos on how to counter. Yeah, he even posted videos. Because remember, he chose the champion. He didn't choose the nodes. Kabam chose the nodes. And everybody knew. He even had a music video on Iceman. Remember? Can I get an Iceman? And so it was not surprising to anybody when they were told to choose their favorite champions that he chose Iceman. But he didn't make it difficult. That he had nothing to do with that. But that's how some people are. But I know they crossed the line when they were messing with his daughter like that. No. Yeah, that was about his Iceman in the boss rush with Safeguard node on. Yeah. That was a great fight. I didn't have a problem with it. I still don't know why people got so mad about that. Because people get mad about all kind of stuff. I could tie it back into the tier list mentality. Because these same people are entirely dependent on tier lists. I can almost promise you that. They don't think for themselves. They don't rise to the challenge. Instead, they try to drag the challenge down. That is the type of people that we're dealing with. They look at you know, instead of trying to figure out counters or anything like that, they just get angry. Who cares so much about gaming as to make death threats? See, you got to understand, Epinosis, that it's not about the game. You have to look at the mindset of the people who are playing the game. It's not about the game. So saying something like, oh, it's just a game, that misses the point. You're dealing with people. What you want to ask is, what is going on in their head? Because I can promise you that they are like that in other areas. Now, maybe they were just frustrated. Maybe they're feeling powerless in life. You know, something is going on. And this is their outlet. This is what they've chosen to do. You know, they are unleashing their anger in a way that they figure is safe, you know, safe from any repercussions. You know, they can't unleash it in real life because there might be some consequences that they don't want to face. So they do it here. But these people need therapy. I'm straight up. A lot of people need therapy that don't get therapy. But when I see stuff like that, I know they need therapy for sure. Wow, changed how she does her videos. Well, at least the ones that I saw on YouTube. I don't know if she's still streaming on Twitch, but the last time I looked, because I'm not on Twitch. But the last time I looked on Twitch and saw her streaming, she was streaming other types of games, and she was, let's just say she was a little bit more colorful in her language. You know, when I first started watching her, she was, you know, more tame and a little bit, you know, she didn't really let loose, shall we say. But the last time I saw her, she really was. I mean, really. Like a sailor. and it was a game that I wasn't really interested in watching. So she might still be doing that, but the ones that I've seen on her when she did on YouTube, yeah, she wasn't even speaking, and she was just doing like unboxing on YouTube. She did Facebook gaming for a little while, and I followed her on that too. Tried to keep up with her, but yeah. Not so easy, especially if they're not playing a game that I'm really, you know, interested in. Check image I sent on Discord. DM Jade, still good people, very kind soul she has. Yeah, she is. She most certainly is. Let me see. Discord, Billy D. Ah, yeah. She's gorgeous. And she did like doing cosplay. Yeah, she's very pretty. Okay. Let me stop drooling. All right. Do you buy the 7 Plus? Yeah, I did. Kellan, I bought it and I had missed several days. I don't remember how many I missed. I might have missed up to like 3 because I didn't realize that you weren't going to get notified like you do for everything else. So I went ahead and bought that, but I was already behind some. Let's do that. Some crazy folks on the internet, absolutely. DDD music can get on Spotify. My kids sing them all the time. Oh, yeah. I want one song from him, and he didn't make it available. And it was my favorite song from him. And it was the one, Human Torch. Oh, I hate when he does that. He holds it until I get impatient. There we go. Galactus Forever. What's up, man? How you doing? I'm doing good, man. Well, people get mad at me when their mail is wet and it's raining. Yeah. I kind of believed in a tier list until I discovered Sweeta on YouTube. Like I said, there's nothing wrong with the tier lists. You just have to use them properly. Improper use of tier lists is the cause of many issues. So, you know, whether you feel you need them or not, got to learn that kitty pry for sure. Yeah, I'm having much fun with her. Oh, yeah. Definitely gotta. Open the door to enough people and some crazies will make their way in. Mm-hmm. You got that right, Buddy Lee. Absolutely. People have been stabbed over someone mistakenly stepping on shoes. You know I know, right? It's definitely not the game. No. But the psych or mentality. I grew up in New York City, in the Bronx. I had to learn how to look people in the eye. I had mastered from when I was young, not looking people in the eye. I didn't need to look you in the eye to know where you were. And looking people in the eye, a lot of people found that challenging. It was like animals. I'm telling you, it was something else. People ask, why don't you want to go back to New York? Yeah, no, I'm good. I lived the first 17 years of my life there. I'm good. But yeah, that mindset is the problem. And they take that same mindset wherever they go, on the job, in the home, playing a game. Doesn't matter what they're doing. They bring that with you. Was that saying, wherever you go, there you are? Meaning you can try to run away from stuff, but you can't run away from yourself. You'll be right there. Whatever issues you got, you're bringing them with you. You might think the issue is something else, but yeah. And yes, people have been stabbed There's been fights. They're new sneakers. They're new kicks. Are you kidding? Step on those if you wanna. That will be a fight that could lead to death. So yeah, I'm very familiar with that. And yeah, internet does make it easier for them to do stuff like that because they don't have to worry about getting shot when they open their mouth with all that stuff. Rizzo, it is confusing saying mailman, man, mailman. I just finished Act 6.3. Nice. That Cap Infinity War is no fun at the end of 636. Yeah, he ain't fun. What should my mindset be here? I grinded and got Psycho Man twice. Ooh, hold up. Pumped him with 6 stones and brought him to rank 5 because this champ had an ability that no one else had of chaining heavies. Ooh. And keeping the opponent power locked and getting destroyed in the corner. 2 weeks after this arena, Kabam removed his ability to chain heavies. And I asked them to rank my champion down and they said no. Yeah. That sucks. I'd be pissed, Big Blue. I'd be very upset. I could tell you that. But in the end, you know, what can you do? People's Champ, what? People's Champ, how you doing, man? Welcome, man. Are you recovering nicely, I hope? Crap like that makes me hate this company. Oh, yeah. I'm looking for the Rasta one I can never find. Oh, yeah, the Must Grind Arena. I think is that one that you're talking about? Can't remember now. Lucali's in Brooklyn has the best pizza on this earth. Yeah, Brooklyn was like our brothers. Bronx and Brooklyn, like this. Queens, on the other hand, nah. Hey, June, did you share half your shoe collection seeing as you're only using one leg? Huh? Oh, you know what? You talking about Jade, ain't you? The girl is fine. Come on now. That girl is straight gorgeous. I can't remember if she's ever done modeling, but I wouldn't be surprised. I know she cosplays, but I would not be surprised if she did modeling because she looks like a model. One of the better looking models, because not all the models look good. But anyway, yeah. If all the haters had their way, there wouldn't be any streamers. That's true. To give info, then they will get mad because nobody is there to feed them info. Pretty much. You remember what happened with Mr. LT? He got the same kind of hate. And in Mr. LT's case, I believe there was some jealousy going on. And I believe that there was some subtle egging on of the hate that LT got, you know? But anyway, that was years ago. Speaking of 636 and Kitty, she can solo that Cap boss. Woo! Kitty's a bad girl. Yeah, tons of physical therapy now to get my legs straight. All right, cool. Then got to learn how to walk again. Man, got to go. Catch you around. All right, Rizzo, take care, man. Don't get bit by no dogs. I watched that video about that dog that loved you, man. Let's see the videos where the dogs don't love you. Just see you running. Oh, man. All right. Anyway. Wolffather, what's up, man? How you doing? Who is this, Jade? Billy was talking about you, People's Champ. Okay. Yeah, I thought he was talking about, well, never mind what I thought he was talking about. All right. Hold up. I'm gonna share. First, let me download it. And then I'm gonna show it up for you guys. This is the image that Billy sent me. So you guys want to see who Jade is. That's Jade cosplaying Angelina Jolie. See Jade Surah up there? That is Jade. Now, I want you to see, do you see this here? She's cut off a little bit. That's how she do her YouTube videos now, instead of showing her face. But yeah, she's got a lot. She the bomb. That's all I gotta say. She the bomb. And I'm guessing this is a recent picture, because I think when did that happen? That was years ago. So she's a little bit older now. Not much, but a little bit older now. Girl, just looking fine. All right. Anyway, let's stop looking and drooling over Jade. Let's see. Legit, I'm bringing Kitty to fight Cap. Just took her to rank 5. So much fun to play. She looks like she's a lot of fun. Get your mind out of the gutter. It sure was there. You right. You right, People's Champ. It was sure there. Corey, what is up, man? How you doing? What up, Shaedow? You talking about LT? Yep. Super Gaming Family? Yep. He got all that hate because a good majority found him irritating. Yeah. I think they were egged on, Corey, by some individuals who were perhaps jealous of their success. There's a reason that he had the largest following. He was the largest MCOC YouTuber at that time by a lot. So a lot of people liked him. But you know how the vocal minority can be. You getting all hot and bothered. Whee! Anyway. Hey, all I gotta say is y'all saw her. You blame me? No, I don't think so. And keep in mind, that picture don't even do her justice. All right. Anyway, looks like a killer. She looked like how she want to look. Like I said, she does a lot of cosplay. Have a moment for Jade. We lost one of the best. I mean, she was awesome. Very entertaining. And I think she still does, not MCOC, but she still does her streaming thing, I believe. You know, I'm not on Twitch. But I might stop in there. Guys, I remember I used to mess with her because I would watch her on when she streamed, I think, on YouTube and Twitch at one time. And I signed in on Twitch and on YouTube. And I would talk to her and she's like, wait, what? And my name, of course, was LordShaedow on both. And she's like, are you the LordShaedow on YouTube? I was like, yes. Yeah, I wish so too, Corey. I do. Wow, that third picture, if there was no context given, I would have thought that was Angelina. She does good. And we all know Angelina's fine, right? So yeah, I wanted to be her minder, only a young girl getting all that hate. Yeah. I was so mad and angry at them. I'm serious. They messed up. We had a good thing. But yeah. But like her and Arbitrarium and Katie Candy, all of them I used to follow. I still follow them, you know, if they come on to YouTube. Anyway, You know, anytime Jade puts up a video, I get notified. Same thing with Katie Candy. But Katie hasn't done a whole lot recently. Yeah, Jade does unboxings now, but doesn't show her face. Exactly. And I can't even blame her. You know, I can't even say, oh, now why you acting like that? No, I can't even blame her. Relentless Grind, I have a video of you want to see my strat on that file. Okay. Achilles, what's up, man? Haven't seen you in a little while. How you doing? Yeah, I remember LT wasn't that many streamers back then. Yeah, I watched him, but he was always screaming. Yeah. Yeah, see, you either loved him or hated him for that reason. I think I mentioned Corey, Crazy Eddie. That's who he reminded me of. He reminded me of Crazy Eddie. You know, he was over the top. You know, he was just out there. You know, and that's what people liked. You know, I just turned it down a little bit so that it didn't blow my eardrums out. But that energy, people liked it. You either loved it or hated it, you know? Let's see. Roblox, welcome back. Hey, LordShaedow, been a minute. Yes, it has. Any tips for Shang-Chi challenge? I ranked up Wolverine to rank 4, but he's not awakened. Achilles. Use Corvus awakened for the Shang-Chi challenge. He is hands down the best option you're going to have, but he needs to be awakened. If you have the 5-star, use it. 6-star, use it. Even if you have to do it with the 4-star, it might take you a little bit longer. Otherwise, you're going to spend a lot more units. Crazy 80 from Tekken Tag or Street Fighter. Like, no. Hold on. Okay. Here. Go look at this. That is a Crazy 80 commercial back when I was still in New York. And you'll see what I mean. What, like Seaton? What do you mean? I'm good, bro. Been busy with work. All right, fair enough. But Billy D, that's the Crazy Eddie. Yeah, Corey. I posted up a link to the commercial. But that's who he always reminded me of. You know, Crazy Eddie. His prices are insane. But that type of character, you know, he was out, he was loud, he was, you know, in there, but he always got your attention. You have him rank 5 awaken, perfect. That's who you want to use, Achilles, and hit into their block. There are videos out that you can look at. I did not do one live. But you want him, and I did a video on the last bit of it, and I talked a little bit about the team that I went. Now, if you're going to use just Corvus, I recommend that you bring Corvus. Oh, whoa, why isn't she dead? Wow. Bull. I was just tapping my special. I thought it went. You want to bring Corvus, Proxima Midnight, Guardian, and Wolverine, and then somebody to handle the boss that's maybe stun immune if you have Hercules or Nick Fury, but somebody to handle that boss, and you're good. Now, the reason that you want Guardian and Wolverine, I think it's Wolverine, is that synergy will allow you to have a perfect block 3 times. And trust me, you want that. It helps so much. So much. So that's my recommended team. Is Corvus, Proxima, Guardian, Wolverine, and then somebody for the boss. Achilles with a $5 super chat. Thank you for the tip. I'll try Corvus. Yeah, he's hands down the best. He is absolutely the best for that challenge. Using anybody else, you're going to use more resources. Yeah, Sabretooth. There's a few in that synergy. I remember Wolverine, of course, but yeah, Sabretooth works as well. And I don't remember who all else. But it's that synergy that you want. Aubrey, what is up, man? How you doing? See, yeah, I'm from CT, so I think I saw the New York commercial. Okay. How Seaton shouts so loud when he gets a good pull. Oh, that's just when he gets excited, though. LT was just loud all the time. He was, basically, it was like he was always getting good pulls. That's how Mr. LT was. You know, he's like, oh yeah, we got Captain America. He was just a loud, boisterous, full of energy type of a person. And you either hated him or loved him for it. You know? And the people that loved him, they loved that energy. You know, watching him might have revitalized him, you know? But some people found him irritating. And that's fine. What's not fine is what they did. See, I don't care if you don't like somebody. That's not an excuse to treat them badly. Not an excuse. Leave them alone. You know, there's people, if I don't care for somebody, guess what? I'm not going to them. I'm not going to their stream. I'm not going to watch anything about them. I'm not going to go there and say horrible things. I'm just not going to go there at all. No big deal. But some people can't do that. And like I said, I believe there was a subtle instigation with some of the more vocal of them. I use Hercules and Nick Fury for Shang-Chi quest. Yeah, both of them are good. Don't know if anyone else is having this issue, but for some reason my arena AI is back to all or nothing while pinning me in against the corner. Been about 80 of my fights. 80% of my fights. Ay. Yeah, that ain't cool. Come on! I'm going a little bit over my normal time just cause I feel like it. And I know if I stop now, I probably won't do much more with my 5 stars. Corvus Gave can handle Shang-Chi. Oh yeah. Now I've heard people using White Magneto for Hitmonkey, and that is a viable option. I didn't have him, and I didn't really feel the need. With that Guardian Wolverine, I figure you may as well bring somebody else, because Corvus can do it, but you might mess up, and you might have an easier time with somebody who's stun immune, because there's encroaching stun on that node. And you watch my video, I used most of my revives on that, my single revives on that Shang-Chi. I think I used, 3 on him? And it was because of encroaching stun. You know, I mistimed it one time and all of that. Let me see, I'll try that team. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I didn't have a problem with Hitmonkey. With the Guardian and Wolverine synergy, I didn't need White Magneto. Because I would just hit into his block, and when I felt like knocking him down, parry. Knock him down. Boom. Go in. Then I go back, hit into his block, parry, knock him down, go in. I didn't have a problem with Hitmonkey, but you know, I didn't feel the need for White Magneto's pre-fight on that fight. But it is something that people are using, that they did use, but I didn't feel it was necessary, and that spot could be used for somebody to help you even more with the boss. Now I brought Aegon, and now my team was predicated on a particular strategy. I had several level 2 team revives that I never use. I just don't use them. And I had them in the overflow. And I was like, you know what? Instead of using my single revives, I'm gonna use these team revives. So I wanted to have 2 champs that I could throw at these defenders. So Corvus can do every single fight. You don't need anybody else. But with Aegon, and I ramped him up good, I was able to go in with Corvus, and if things messed up, because sometimes the AI acted up, when Corvus would go down, I could bring in Aegon and finish him off. Or if I messed up again, I use a team revive, and that was like the equivalent of 2 revives. In the end, I ended up using a total of 19 revives, 5 singles and 7 team, which I was like, it's really like I was using 2 revives. So I basically doubled it. So 17 revives was like 14 singles, and then I used another 5 singles. So 19 revives is what I ended up using on that challenge. Shaedow, did you stream your run at the Shang-Chi challenge? No, I did the final fight. I recorded the final fight, but I didn't want to stream that one, because I could see that it was going to be cheesy. Using Corvus, hitting into the block, hoping the AI played right, restarting if they didn't. Yeah, that's not something I was going to enjoy. So, yeah, no. What they do to LT, just a lot of hate. And he finally had enough of it and said, never mind, I'm leaving. But I believe there was a little campaign. I saw it. To drive him out, and they just basically kept hate all the time, constant, same folks all the time. And these same folks were strong members of other channels, and the owners of those channels, instead of discouraging any of that type of behavior, seemed to subtly encourage it and condone it. But like I said, that was years ago. That was from my own personal observation. I saw that. Not to beat a dead horse. Yeah, I'm like, but Kitty crushes Shang-Chi challenge. Woo-hoo-hoo. I used Corvus. I didn't have Kitty, of course, when I did the Shang-Chi challenge. I did it, I think a few days after it dropped. I use Corvus, Shang-Chi, Hercules, Black Panther for Hitmonkey, and Tigra. Okay. At the moment, if on iPad 5th generation, don't bother. It's awful unless you have revives. And that just at the start of the fight. Yeah. Jello, Skull Forger, how you doing, man? Yeah, that Shang-Chi challenge, it was wiping me out. I had already used up a lot of stash for the gauntlet. Then I used a lot for Summer of Pain. Then Shang-Chi challenge came, used 19 revives for that one. And then I decided I wanted to finish exploring Act 6. But fortunately, I didn't use a lot of revives there. Just a handful. But against the Grandmaster, I actually did better than I thought I would. It's probably because I fought him so many times in Summer of Pain. And on average, I think I ended up using like 5 revives against the Grandmaster. On average. Sometimes I might have used more, sometimes less, but it was about 5. I find Nick to be my favorite counter for Hitmonkey. Yeah, I mean, there's lots of counters. It's just that Corvus, he just rocks everything. Because of the combination of nodes and everything, he just made it pretty straightforward and simple. Not always easy if the AI didn't back off and block, but yeah, I don't know. I got it done though. Next up, since I've gotten all the other content done, except for the Abyss, which we're not doing anytime soon. We need to build up our stash again. The Abyss and Act 7.2. That's all I have right now left to do. And I'm still thinking about doing an initial clear of 7.2 this weekend. We'll see how I feel. But it looks like it's going to be fun, just like 7.1 was fun. So I shouldn't need a ton of revives. And the initial clear, some of those paths you can cheese like crazy, like those energy adoption paths. Oh my goodness. Those are fun to cheese. And a lot of them are ghostable. Havoc cheese works on them. So yeah. Might do that. And if I don't do it this weekend, I might aim for next weekend. You know, it's great to relax on a Sunday, you know, not do anything crazy like that. But one reason that I would like to get it done is because while I don't live stream my initial clear, I make videos on that. I do live stream my exploration. So what that would allow me to do once I have the initial clear done is start live streaming that exploration. You know, get my ooh. All right. No. Get away from me. Okay. You know, like once I get my arena done. Oh, really? Once I get the arena done, you know, maybe a Tuesday or a Wednesday would be 7.2 exploration. And just, you know, slowly knock that one out. So that's kind of my plan. I've been playing for over 6 years and still haven't gone into Labyrinth. Not even once, but planning to soon with my Domino Trinity. T. Smith, if you're gonna do Labyrinth, you may as well do the Karina Challenge. Unless you're just not planning to do the Karina Challenges at all. And the Karina Challenge, it's not gonna matter. It's not gonna get any easier with time. So if you haven't done the Labyrinth, that might be the time that you want to, you know, double up and do the Karina Challenges. Because I sure don't want to go back into that Labyrinth, but I know I will eventually. Come on. There we go. 7.2, a breeze, except for 2 Grandmaster fights because of the nodes with the 2 fights. Yeah, that's what I'm hearing. It looks like it was fun. But that Grandmaster. I'm not Thronebreaker yet, just a lowly Cav. Oh, so you don't have those. Gotcha. Gotcha. Honestly, I might wait. That might be worth waiting. Have you done variants already? I might wait. Because you've been playing for 6 years. So you're not in any hurry. I might wait. Wait on that, you know? Man, this bishop here, boy. Oh, so guys. I do have 3 videos that I have to finish them up. And they'll be out Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, or Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, or Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. But I did I did 3 rank ups, some big ones. And, well, 2 of them are really big. Rank 3s, big. And 1 is rank 2, 6-star. Those videos are coming out next week. And I may end up ranking up somebody else during this next level up. And we'll see. We'll see what happens. But yeah, I got some big boy rank ups coming for you guys. Woo! Oh, whoa, whoa. It was great hanging out with you this afternoon. I've got to head out. Catch you again soon. All right, Slugbird, take care, man. I'll try to hit you up on Discord if I can find that clip that actually shows the error and everything. If I can find that one, I'll shoot it over to you. But I was able to get in, you know, every time I tried now. So maybe it was just a hiccup with the server or something, or the host. I have only got variant 4 almost explored, just chapter 1 to finish on that, but no other variants. Okay. I just did the Inhuman Stamina Challenge a day ago. Horrible. Think it was the most aggravating thing I have done to date. And I 100% everything. Only left in the game is that Star-Lord challenge. I did only 2 of the Karina challenges. And it was the one that gave me the most 6-star shards. Man, I hate when I try to back off and it doesn't let me. Very annoying. I think I will push for Thronebreaker this weekend. Galactus, go, man, go. It's worth it. I'm stumped if I should rank 2 my SIG 20 Captain America Infinity War, or rank 3 my I-Hulk, Red Hulk, or I-Abomination. That Captain America Infinity War may never reach SIG 100, much less 200. My vote would be I-Bomb. That's who gets my vote. Is the Act 6 Grandmaster different from the SOP version? It seems like the timings are a little bit different, Galactus. But one thing that makes a big difference is that you're bringing in an entire team. You know, you're bringing in an entire team of folks so that you can go in against the Grandmaster with first one. Like my MVPs for the Grandmaster fight itself, because you can take him with anybody. But my favorite, Doom, Ultron, and Hitmonkey. Those are hands down. And Hitmonkey, I just got through the phases so quickly with Hitmonkey. It was easy to knock him down. You know, it was easy to knock him down with Doom as well. Ultron, I had the longest run with Ultron on the hardest path. The longest Grandmaster fight. I stayed in that one phase for so long with Ultron. you know, where you're capped at 8 competencies, so it's going to take longer. He got to a special 2. Ultron didn't care. I healed up. I mean, I lasted so long. And that saved me a lot of revives. So I didn't have those kind of options when we were fighting him in Summer of Pain. It was whoever I brought in. And that was it. You died, you had to use a revive. There was no way around it, you know? So, yeah. I worry about my disabilities slowing me down and costing me more resources than I should need. That is a possibility. Adrian, what is up? I mean, test it. Oh, you vote cap. Okay, that makes a little more sense. Test it out, T. Smith. Just test it out and see how you do. That's about the only thing that you know, then you can do. There are people who spent way more than others. Just have to, you know, get a good assessment of the difficulty and your skill level versus that difficulty. And just go in. And, you know, don't be afraid to use units. Just make sure you got enough. Because the one thing you don't want to do, and I felt so bad for people, they get in there and then they're at the final boss and they got no units, no revives. And it's not like they can now go into a quest and farm up some revives. They are stuck. The only thing they can do is, oh my goodness, really? The only thing they can do is arena, you know, and try to do these milestones and get some that way. But yeah, so just be sure you got enough. Bobby on a 10-minute break. That's what's up. Ooh, ooh, oh no. Oh, Lordy. Yeah, I'm done. I hate when he gets like that. There's nothing I could do. He's unstoppable. I can't stop him. I don't have a good counter. And he's just in the corner. Boom. And I'm like trying to evade. And if I evade 4 out of his 5 hits, that last one, now he's unstoppable again and I still can't counter. Oh man, I hate fighting him, boy. Ooh. He is just so frustrating because he makes you feel so helpless. You know, you're like, come on, you're like fighting in the corner, just trying to get away from me. Come on, get off me. What can I do? Nothing. You try to block, doesn't matter. He hitting into your block, you still ain't gonna be able to attack him. Yeah, ooh, I hate fighting him. Especially in the arena because I may not have the right counter for him. That's the way I felt using Hercules and SOP against Grandmaster. I love Hercules, man. He is so much fun. This year, so far, Hercules is my favorite champion to fight with. Followed by Shang-Chi. I need to play around with Kitty a bit more. But she's going to be up there as well, just from what I've seen. Got to farm more revives, got many units. Yeah, just make sure you have the resources. Because you don't want to get stuck. $17 million, you going for the champ? I'm still thinking about it, Corey. But I'm probably not the 6-star. I don't go for 6-star feature champions. Nope. Not gonna do it. But the 5-star Nimrod is what I'm thinking of going for. But I normally put up like 30 million for the shards. So, you know, we'll see. Once I get up there, how I feel. You know, how many times I can get through my 5 stars is what it's going to be. Before I just go, you know what? Never mind. You know, I don't think I have too much going on this weekend, so I might be able to just go ahead and knock it out, get the 5-star, and then I can just relax next week. Why did I just get a notification to run variants? Interesting. That's weird. My first Grandmaster fight was about 2K units. My first Grandmaster fight, I don't know how much in units. Hold on. Let me calculate that real quick here. Give you a rough estimate because I don't remember. It's on YouTube. So anybody can go back and count if they really want to. I'm gonna guess I used about 25 revives, so 750 units for that first Grandmaster. But yeah, I was no longer after Summer of Pain. I wasn't even worried about that Grandmaster no more. From 25 units or more down to an average of 5. That's an improvement. Hey, why am I not getting the variant notification? Yeah, 7.3 is supposed to be coming out next month. Maybe there's a surprise variant. That would be a surprise. I looked, still 7 sitting there. Okay. You restarted the game as well? Oh, you weren't, okay. You got, that was a notification in email or from the game itself? Because I have my notifications turned off. So I wouldn't get, if the game is giving you a out of game notification, I wouldn't even see it. I don't have notifications turned on for MCOC. All right, let's do that. From the game, okay, yeah. I would never see it. I turn those off with a quickness. Only a few applications have permission to send me notifications. Otherwise, I tend to get spammed. Spam in the place where you work. Now we even think about... Oh, man. Weird Al. Tappy bot messing with you all. He hitting wrong buttons. That bot was funny, man. I do because I get notification for pokes. Yeah, see, I get my notifications. That's from Line. And I get notifications not on this device. I get notifications from my computer and from my actual phone, which I don't play this game on. Because I learned real hard way. I do not want people poking and all of that good stuff. Now, I get the in-game ones, but yeah. I don't want none of that. Can this game by chance work on BlueStacks? Don't do it, JJ. You'll get banned. And they will ban you for that. So yes, it can, but don't do that. It's actually against their terms of service. They have very acute detection, and you will get banned. People that use that, no emulators are allowed. What? We got a BP raid. Brian is incoming. Lawrence Clark, what is up? Marvel Blocks, what is up? Will, what is up? How you doing? Yeah, JJ. Yeah. I almost ended up using it because I heard that you could play this game on the computer. And see, I'm a PC gamer. I'm not a mobile gamer, even though I've been doing this mobile game now for like 5 years. And so I jumped at that chance. I was like, ooh, you can play this game on the computer? I can use a mouse and a keyboard? Oh yeah, let's do it. Maybe I'll get a controller. Maybe I'll get something else. You know, it's a fighting game. Oh yeah. And so I downloaded BlueStacks. And I even loaded stuff up. But before I ever actually loaded this game to play it, I found out that emulators were not allowed. So I never actually used this on BlueStacks, but it was really close. I mean, when I say close, I mean like a day close, because I went out to find out a little bit more about how to run this on BlueStacks and everything, and that's when I found out that it was not allowed. So I had BlueStacks installed and was ready to go. Never used it. I've used BlueStacks for something else though, but just never for this game. I tried it on BlueStacks and deleted it as soon as I saw that it was 10 frames per second. Yeah. Perkinators, get to the chopper. What's up, Brian? How you doing, man? Time for the percolator. Taz, the immortal, what is up? It's going good, man. I'm just finishing up my 5 stars here. 6 stars are gonna come off cooldown a little bit later on. LordShaedow, grats on Act 6 100%. Thank you, man. That I'm so happy to be done with that. And no spoilers. But if you guys didn't see my opening this morning, go take a look. I published it just this morning. Had some nice results that you might want to see. Will I ever need 5, 6 stars for the story? Yes. Act 6. Oh, I hate her. And then she parries me? Come on. Get out of here. Act 6 does not allow you to use 4 stars. You can't bring 4 stars in there. So Act 6, you gotta use 5 and 6 stars. Or 5 stars and up. And most of us were not a fan of that particular restriction, because even if we didn't use the 4 star for fighting, we could at least bring the 4 star for synergy purposes, because some people didn't have a robust roster and didn't have certain champions as 5 stars or 6 stars, but they had them as 4 stars, so they could at least bring them for the synergy. Kabam said no. Act 6 is probably the worst piece of content that they've done. Most people hate Act 6. And so I'm very happy that I got done with it. Let's see. Do you have a keyboard for your iPad? Nope. That is expensive, Scott. And I don't really need it. I don't really type a lot on it. I play this game. Swipe, swipe, tap, tap. That's pretty much what I do. Let's grab you. And let's grab you. Of course, I saw it was a good opening. Thanks, Will. Yeah, I was happy with it. Okay, I'm legit concerned now because I only have 4 stars. You're not ready for Act 6, JJ. So you shouldn't be concerned. It's going to take you a minute before you're ready for Act 6. This game takes a while. Okay. You want to act like that, Nick Fury? Here it comes. Oh, you punk. Coming for you. Keep on doing that. Nope. Ain't helping you. Bowl garden. But yeah, you're not ready for that right now, JJ. You shouldn't be even worried about it. What are you up to? What act? Have you finished all of them up to 6? Fully explored acts 1 through 5? Done the variants? You got a ways. So I wouldn't worry about it just yet. By the time you're ready for Act 6, you will have more 5 and 6 stars. Also, I love the attention to detail with the characters having different shields. Yeah, the art graphics team on point. Yeah, what T. Smith said, this game is a marathon, not a sprint. If you want to sprint, you better be ready to spend a lot of money. A lot of money spending equals sprinting. But if you're not going to sprint, then just take your time. That's how I did it. Took my time. And it took me a while. Years. I've been playing this game for like 5 years. Building up my roster. So it takes a while. Now it's faster now for you to get up to where you have a lot of 5 and 6 stars. It's faster because when we started, of course, there were none. There were no 5 stars. There were no 6 stars. And I'm trying to remember if there were even 4 stars. So it takes a little while. Yeah, you're on Act 2. Yeah. You shouldn't even be worried about any of that right now. Build up your roster. Keep doing the story content. Slowly clear each one. Explore each one as you go. By the time you get done with all of that, you're going to have more shards, open up more crystals, get more champions. Don't forget to grind in the arena a little bit. Whatever you can do will help you. Try to get objectives and all that. I don't even know, at your level, you might not be able to see the Summon the Trials arena. So just do what you can for right now till you can see it. Yeah, Kingpin is good. I've been distracted trying to do Future Shock event. Okay. Yeah, see, and the event quests, you wanna do those as much as you can. Don't worry about if you can't finish it. You know, do what you can. See what's in front of you, not what's ahead of you. Yeah. And your skill level will be better because new to the game, do the acts to roster because you read nodes and abilities. I will tell you this. If you can go on my channel. If you want to see what I look like back then, you know, I didn't start streaming though. My channel is not that old. But you can see when I first tackled Realm of Legends. Watch how I fight there in Realm of Legends. Compare that to how I fight now. And you'll see. Realm of Legends forced me to learn a different way of fighting. I had to deal with a lot of stun immunity. And that forced me, painful, because I sucked at fighting stun immune champions. I mean, anytime I saw them, I went the other way. It was that bad. But I constantly had to come up against them, and eventually I got pretty good at fighting stun immune. I learned how to do it. But it's a process. And if you try to skip the process, you're only going to hurt yourself. Oh, whoa, whoa, hey. Dropped a sub on YouTube. I appreciate you, man. And I'll be sure to take that advice to heart. Cool. That will, it'll help. So yeah, just take it slow. Take it nice and easy. I'm always learning new ways to fight 4 years in. Yeah, it's a progression because they come out with new nodes. And these new nodes force you out of your comfort zone a lot of times. And you learn how to, you know, as you overcome these challenges, you learn how to fight better. You know, you watch how I did Realm of Legends the first time. And then just do a search for Realm of Legends on my channel. There it is, JJ the Neko. Welcome to the Shadows. You are our latest Shadow Dweller. Thank you for giving me that follow. Now, you do a search, you'll see my progression. I got to the place where I just go through Realm of Legends. Straight. No problem. I just did one recently. I think I did it live. I just went through with Aegon. That was it. Just going through with Aegon. All fights done. So different from when I first went into Realm of Legends. But I've done Labyrinth of Legends now. Realm of Legends, and after doing Labyrinth of Legends, when you meet some of the people that you had to fight in Labyrinth of Legends, and you meet them without those crazy nodes or anything like that, you're like, shit, you ain't nothing, man. I fought your big brother. I can take you easy. So yeah, it is definitely a progression. Definitely a progression. And I've learned, and I'm still not, you know, I'm much better than I used to be. But if you ever watch some of these guys like MSD, Fluffy McMuffins, watch the Summoner Showdown when they have it. And you can also go back and look for it. Look at how they fight. That lets you know, still got a ways to go. Because I am not on their level. You know, I'm happy that I was able to get the Grandmaster down in 5 revives. But you got folks out there just soloing him for fun. So yeah. But it's all good. We're still having fun as new champions come out. Oh my. Is that what you want to do? Crossbones, honestly? Now, I don't know if anybody has noticed this, but I noticed I was actually doing a 5-hit combo. And in the middle of my combo, they blocked. And I know I've done that often, but for the AI to do it, once I read that post from Kabam, it explains it to me now. Because the timing, now that I know that, we can see the effects, and it affects a lot. You know, the AI reacting faster, parrying after they've done a special, and I can't even punish it when I used to be able to punish it because the window is, you know, so small, so much smaller. When I had to fight the Grandmaster, I'm fighting him with all these issues. So who knows what I would have been able to do without the issues. But I was trying to compensate for the issues by evading a little bit early and parrying a little bit early, you know? But sometimes you try to do something early and you miss, and that's it. Yeah, I've noticed the AI in this game is really smart. It's not supposed to be. Not that smart. That's because of, there's a bug in the game right now. I don't know if you're familiar with it already, but we've been dealing with it for a little while now. And we're going to be dealing with it for a little bit to come. Because it's not an easy fix. They basically have to write their own, or they're going to write their own input system. They were using the input system that came with the Unity game engine, or engine, and they updated and fixed a bug. Unity did. And that fixing of a bug threw off the other timings. And so now things are just off. The AI, when you, like, there's sometimes I'll hit a special and it won't even fire the special, but the AI will. And once the AI starts its special, of course you can't fire your special. So if I hit the button for the special and it lagged just a little bit, that's enough time for the AI to fire their special. And then I can't fire mine. So it looks like my special wasn't firing, but it would have, but it was delayed. Parry, off. I'm parrying a little bit differently than I usually did. That's why sometimes you see like that. I was blocking because sometimes I don't get the timing just right. But yeah, it's a big thing. That's why they're giving compensation left and right, because that input system affects a lot of stuff. Not just parry, not just dex, not just the specials, the inputs. It affects the timing of the AI, everything. So the AI is sometimes reacting a little bit faster than it did. So you don't have as much time to put in your input. So yeah, we'll be dealing with it for a little bit longer. Oh, they broke the AI script? No. It's worse than that. They fixed a bug, but broke everything that uses the input system. Everything. And guess what? That's pretty much everything. So it's widespread. And they were already having issues, but now they're having to do this. But they do have a fix for the crashing. You guys remember the crashing issue, which is still there. If you watch Brian Grant, he crashes regularly. If I play on my old iPad, I still crash regularly. This iPad, of course, does not, but that's because it has more resources. But they've identified the issue, and they're going to be rolling out some fixes for it. But yeah, all of us were like, man, this has got to be a resource leak. That's what it looks like. You know, all of us developers are like, it's got to be a resource leak of some sort. This looks just like a resource leak. And that's what it was. But that's not easy to track down. Took them a while. But it sounds like they got it. Oh, man. But yeah, you want to take it slow and learn and build your skills. Build up those skills. Woo, whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah, sometimes I have to be careful because I'll fire off a parry, which should have been a parry, and it's not a parry, and I'm getting hit in the face. Not to be ungrateful, just wish you could choose between two different types of comp, shards, or resources. Yeah, that would be nice. I play on iOS, so I'm not as heavily affected. I've got 6 comp packages just sitting in the mail. Yeah, I had a few too. I'm just gonna claim them eventually, but I'm waiting. Just watching, and I'm waiting. But yeah, it would have been nice if you could basically choose your own comp package. That would have been sweet. Like back in the day, you remember Choose Your Own Adventure stories? I used to love those things. And I would read it and then reread it and choose different paths, different decisions. Oh, I love those things. Because they'll go straight to my overflow. Me too. You know what I wish? I wish they would add a sort filter option for items. Yeah, they've got plans to do a lot of that type of thing, but they are distracted with fixing these bugs. And I'm happy that they are, because I want the bugs fixed. But they've promised us some stuff like in the arena, auto-loading champions. They've done some work in the arena, but they have some other stuff that they're going to be doing. You know, they said it in their dev diaries, but it hasn't come to pass. They did the persistent filters, so that was good. All right, brother. Come on. Wow. Wow. Okay. Yep. Tried to set me up. Got you. So what he did there, I'm trying to get him to fire his special 2. I hit him with a heavy, so he had a stagger on him. He refused to fire his special 2 while he had that stagger on. Once the stagger was off, then he tried to catch me. He was waiting for me to try to commit, and I wouldn't play. Yeah, we got your number now. I remember seeing a review in the Google Play Store claiming the devs don't listen to the community. Oh, you're going to hear that and worse. You're going to hear that a lot. Well, see, here's the thing. They do listen. Okay, so, but what's good about those types of posts is it gives you a perspective. And what you want to ask yourself, why are they saying that? What has Kabam done or didn't do that made them say that? And Kabam does have some responsibility in that, because Kabam does not always communicate very well with the community. So, you know, the community is going to say they don't listen, because they're not getting any kind of feedback. They're not getting Kabam talking to them. And then when, you know, the community is complaining about one thing and they do something that doesn't address it at all and is completely off left field, then they're going to have that perspective. They're going to say, clearly they're not listening to us. You know, they're doing things as they want to do them. Nothing's changing, so people leave, new people come in. But yeah, their communication could use a lot of work. They're better now than they were, but they still have a lot of room to grow. But yes, they listen. Kabam, the Kabam team will sometimes be on the stream. They come to my stream, they come to BG's stream, they come to KT1 stream, come to Rich the Man stream, Prof Hoff stream. They go around to the different streamers and everything and pop in sometimes, you know? Yeah, I got the spacing on this one. When he does his heavy attack, you got to dash back twice. See, 1, 2. And then I'm ready to do a counter. Long as you got that spacing, as soon as they start their move, dash, dash, and just wait for them to finish. And then bam! With them pretty much having to make their own code now, do you think they will move to their own servers? Probably not. These current ones can be less than desirable from time to time. Yeah, I doubt it. They may even be in a contract, so they may not be able to move. See, a lot of stuff goes on behind the scenes that we just aren't privy to, that we shouldn't be privy to. But I just know the kinds of things that go on. So they may have a contract that if they break it, they end up having to pay a whole lot more money. So they may stick with them for that reason until the contract is up, and then they may move to another one. But I don't know. They may not be under contract, but moving to new servers is not always so simple. You know, they may clone the code base, but then they need people to test it to make sure everything was running properly. But yeah. Just something small I would like to see is taking away the question mark in AQ and actually showing us who we are up against in the paths. I can see who I'm up against in AQ. Which map are you running? It might be one of the lower maps. Maybe that's it. Fight against Electra, parry, keep failing. Indran, how you doing? Yeah, that is one of Electra's abilities. She shuts down ability accuracy. So yeah, your parries may fail. If you go in with a champion like Archangel, who can't have his abilities reduced, you'll find that you can parry her more reliably. All right. Also, unrelated note, Venom the Duck, one of the freakiest things I've seen. Oh, man. Map 5. Yeah, map 5 probably still has those. But yeah, we don't have any question marks. I don't believe. Yeah, we don't have any question marks on map 7. But I haven't done map 5 in years. So I wouldn't have been able to tell you that. Didn't even know. Just fought Mojo with Falcon in Arena. Can't believe the prompts were dash back, whole block. Yeah. Mojo is ugly to fight. Let me tell you. Trying to avoid those prompts. And the prompts can be completed by either of you. So either one of you do that. Abomination, Warlock, Venom the Duck, Mojo, OG, Abomination, looks like a naked man frog. I'm fine. How about you? Thanks for the tips. All right, Indran. But yeah, anybody that can't have their ability accuracy reduced will be able to parry her just fine. Otherwise, practice intercepting or just baiting out her attacks. Take a lot of her attacks on your block. She fire her heavy off, counter it. Oh, the new yellow jacket. Ah, got me on my toe. Wow. That was a lot of damage. I had to do it. I had to risk dying to his sting, because if I didn't, that one sting was gonna stun me, and then he was gonna kill me. I could see it. He was already setting it up. So it was a risk I had to take. Oh, no, no, no. Okay, we're down to the end here. See this? That's all we got left. So we got about three more rounds to go. And that's all my 5 stars. And then 6 stars, I think, in an hour. They'll be ready. So I have like a little bit of a break if I want it, or I can run Summoner Trials. Run my 4 stars in there. And then my 6 stars. But I have all day tomorrow too, and Sunday. All morning. Say it ain't so, then the party will come to an end. But the party don't stop because the party can't quit. You can't stop the music. The music is too strong. You can't stop the music. But yeah, I normally don't go, but I know if I want to go for that 5 star, I need to make sure I have a decent amount, a decent score going into the weekend. Because I will. Whoopsie. Because I will definitely sit back and not do nothing. There we go. So if I'm going for the 5-star, I probably am not going to do 7.2 this weekend. But you never know. I might get bored one day and just knock it out. Let's do that. Because it looks like a lot of fun. I'm not worried about it. It's one of those things where, you know, like Act 6, I was procrastinating Act 6 because it was not fun. And I really didn't want to do it. But at the same time, I gotta complete stuff. So I did it. But Act 7.2 looks fun. So I'm not procrastinating. I want to savor that. Ooh, I may start doing that on him. Dreamin' Shadows, what is up? How you doing, man? Hold up, let me slice and dice real quick. I'll read your message in a minute. Yeah, slice and dice. Oh, I don't think he liked that. Headbutt. Okay, what's good, buddy? Got a question. Should I save units to get cores for masteries or spend them on pots to do Act 4 100%? I'm level 50. Well, I like where your head's at. That is what you want to use your units for. So it really just depends on what you want to do next. But you want to use units for masteries and to clear your content. Man, I really got, you know what I'm gonna do? After I'm done, I'm going on to Amazon. And there's 2 things I need to find. I need to get a car charger. Preferably one that's universal. That's USB and, well, the different USB types. Ooh, well, that hurt. Oh, I hate when they do that. Come on. And a grip for this. Woo! Nasty. But yeah, so I would say whatever you're planning on doing next, that's where you spend your units. So if you want to finish Act 4 100%, which you do, then use your units for that. But both of those, depending on what you want to do, both of those are a good use of your units. So what's the last round in the T1A arena? That you can use low-level champs before you pull a deathmatch, trying to grind multiple arenas this go around. Oh man, the T1 Alpha arena. See, I don't use my low-level champs anymore, so that's why it's hard for me to remember. I probably wouldn't use my low levels past round 6. You might be able to go to round 9, but after round 9, I would use strong champions until I was on the infinite streak, and then I wouldn't go below rank 4 champions. Unless you want to mix them. So if you do use a rank 3, make sure it's with 2 rank 4s or a rank 5 and a rank 4. You know, something like that. I'm good, yourself? I'm good, Dreamin'. Thank you for asking. Just coming to the end of this grind. Dark Wolf, what is up? Oh my. You putting all them feats in my face. Hey there, streamer. I just wanted to say you're doing a great job of making people happy and comfortable in your streams. Also, I'm not a bot. I am a human because I've been in this stream before. That's what's up. Well, I'm happy and thank you for the kind words, and I'm doing well. Hope you're doing well also. I think I've seen you before. That name seems very familiar. Although we do have another wolf. But I think I've seen your name before. T1A, you can use 5-star rank 3s. Yep. You can use 5-star rank 3s everywhere. That's why I made sure all my 5 stars are at least rank 3. Wouldn't having more masteries make me stronger, so I'd save units on revives and pots? So, Dreamin', depends on the masteries that you get. Your masteries should be gotten based on your champions to make your champions that you already have stronger. So if you're doing that, yeah, they make them stronger. That's why I said, ooh, look at this. Somebody already with a 5-star Nimrod. Okay. But that's what I mean. You know, either one is good. So it's up to you what you want to prioritize. You can use it, finish Act 4. Act 4, depending on your roster, you can play this game without any masteries whatsoever. It'll be sucky, but you can do it. So depending on your roster and your skill level, you may just knock out Act 4 without worrying about all of that. There we go. Okay, that's what I was thinking. In the featured arena, I drop all the way down to 3, rank 3, 5 stars. Yeah, T1A is a bit different. Well, you can use, I don't go below rank 4s anymore. 4-star rank 4s, that's as low as I'll go. And that's the only place I use my 4 stars is in the T1 Alpha, the T4 Basic, and the Summoner Trials. And I don't go below rank 4 when I do that. But I also use my 5 stars in those arenas if I want to get it done quickly. Oh boy. Oh my goodness. You's a tanky boy, ain't you? Okay. Sit down. Okay, I see how you want to play. I done forgot his special attack already. Is that the slow one? Oh, come on. Wow. Is he not gonna fire anything but that special 3? There it is. Yeah. Oh no, and he's unstoppable. I remember that. Oh no! I was special locked. Go ahead, Hulk. Y'all know that's Hulk, right? From an alternate dimension, something or other. Wow. Y'all see? Okay, well, I'm getting practice fighting him. Okay, I'm evading that special now. That's what Arena does for me. Gives me a chance to practice. So when I finally meet this guy, I'll already know how to evade his specials. I fought him a little bit in, you know... Come on. I fought him a little bit in the, whoops. Got clipped. In the event quest. But this gives me a chance to practice against him. But YH, what's up, man? How you doing? I wonder if Daredevil can hit Kitty Pryde. If he can, she don't take damage. All right, let's grab you and let's grab you. And those will be my final. This is the final countdown. Yeah, let's do that. T1A seems to have easier AI than T4 Basic. I believe so. I forget what profile they did, but yeah. I believe it does. How's Stiletto? Doing well. You know she has a boot on her foot, right? You got a boot on her foot. Because she fell and broke up herself. But it is healing. But it's going to take a while. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. There you go. I've been catching up on the replays. Well, she went to Dragon Con and there was a manhole cover that was sunk into the ground. And she was talking, of course, with her friends, not watching where she was going. Stepped right in it. Twisted her leg. Went down. Hit her head. Was slightly concussed. And then didn't get it really checked until like a week later. And I saw that her foot was all swole up still. So we went to the ER and they checked her ankle. Gave her a wrapped her ankle and everything and was like, stay off of it, gave her crutches. But then, I think a week later after that, she went to her podiatrist, who took x-rays of her foot. Now she in a boot. Because her foot was also affected. She had like a level 4 sprain, they said. Better for healing if it had just been a break. So she's looking at 3 weeks, a month, before she can fully recover. But that is going to do it, guys. Let me check real quick. See who is streaming. Don't go anywhere. And don't forget to hit that like button. It helps me out. But looking to see who is streaming, and we'll do a little raid. And thank you for the raid that I got earlier, Brian. Thank you, thank you. All right, Enzo. We haven't raided Enzo in forever. Let's go. Because we're not usually streaming this late.
Is a hell of a lot easier than this spread.
That's Enzo. All right. Here is, wait, there we go. Big Blue's on it. Big Blue just posted up a link. Hashtag out of the shadows. Let's go over there. And I will see you over there. So come on over. Follow the link. Let's go. Take care. Yeah, TGIF for real, Dr. J. Take care. And you all have a blessed